We've made some decisions. Next generation technology, with some caveats, have been made. And if you get right to the bottom line, we have determined that the Crystal Peak Farms process is an approved next generation technology. The advanced nitrification, denitrification, so-called A&D system is a conditional next generation technology. It requires an additional component for barn odor control. We have approved biofilters for barn odor control. PSF is currently working at the urging of the team and with cooperation to develop improved systems of biofilters. A barn scraper system is a current technology that is also a candidate for barn odor control. And here again, I want to make a point relative to some misinterpretations as it has been communicated to me. The team is very open-minded about next generation technology. We do not limit a particular technology. It's been communicated to me that some feel that the team has taken a position that only biofilters can be the barn odor control that can go with the A&D system. Not true. And if you look at the minutes of our meetings, you'll see that that is not true. In fact, with this scraper system, we would not have approved that work as a potential replacement for something that could meet that criteria the same as biofilters if that was true. Again, please be informed. Please be informed on the facts. And these facts are all public domain information. And then finally, the sustainable technology system. We actually consider this as an improved Crystal Peak Farm system. And this is the way technology evolves. This is an example of a second generation based on a learning curve from the first generation. That's the way it should be. And we're really excited about the potential for this STS system. You've seen this map, I think, out in the hall. Brian Paulson graciously provided this to me yesterday so that you can see the farm sites in Missouri and the technologies that I indicated on that prior slide. They are on the ground. You can go to these farm sites and see commercial scale application of animal waste technology that exceeds anything that you will see, and I'm sticking my neck out a little bit here, probably any other state in the U.S. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Mike, for that very concise description of the whole process. Mike's right. This has been a process we've worked together with. I'd like to give you a little rundown tonight about Premium Standard Farms and our operations and our involvement in this whole process and what we've done today and what we hope to accomplish in the very near future. I'd like to go back a little bit because there's been lots of conversation regarding the next generation technology consent decrees. We all know about the 99 decree. It was all started because of some accidents that occurred, actually back in 1995 and 1996. However, in 2004, we entered into a new decree. And that decree was established as a result of an unfortunate event with a contract pumper. But the decree was really entered into as sort of a way to develop a system and an approach very similar to what Michael Williams was talking about. But I took right out of the direct quotes from the 2004 consent decree, and I want to let you know that this consent decree wasn't entered into because of a lack of effort from Premium Standard Farms. You might have heard that, and it's wrong. I'll read this to you. It says, whereas the process established by this court's August 3rd, 99 consent judgment has yielded substantial results, including reducing by more than 90% the use of traveling irrigation sprayers, the successful testing and implementation of numerous scientifically advanced technologies that have not previously been applied to agricultural waste management, extensive useful air quality data collection and analysis, and detailed water quality sampling and analysis, all leading to a superior advanced swine waste management system. That's out of the consent decree. Thank you. Another paragraph out of the consent decree that was written, and also done with our non-governor, Jay Nixon. It says, whereas the research and development of next generation technology has proceeded expeditiously with due diligence to ensure the selection and implementation of the best, most feasible, and most reasonably practical alternatives. And that's what our goal is. Most feasible, most reasonably practical alternatives. Another direct quote from the consent decree. Whereas, while it would be possible for the defendants to expend the balance of the first $25 million in accordance with the original schedule, the only means of doing so would be installing technologies with less capability of reducing the risk of environmental impacts and an improved technology such as water reuse and crystal technology. Now, these were all entered into agreement jointly with then Attorney General Jay Nixon. We weren't thrust upon this. This is something that was done jointly. And just like Jack McManus made a comment that this is going to be on the website, you also need to look at the filings regarding this. And you can see that this was an effort done together with the Attorney General because of our efforts that we put forth at that time. And I'm going to show you a few of the efforts right here. Mike did a really good job, but I'm going to show you some more. Around the room, and those of you who were at the meeting up in Princeton, let me back up for a second, you probably saw a timeline put forth by the Attorney General. Wasn't much on that timeline, was there? I want you to look in the corner. And I'm going to love it. That's the timeline and the accomplishments of Premium Standard Farms. In 1998, prior to the consent decree, I remember being asked to go look at something called a lagoon cover, a permeable lagoon cover in Minnesota. Went up there and looked at it. Let's try it, I said. We put the first one on Home 24 in 1998, September of 1998, before the consent judgment. We submit our first work plan, propose a system-wide approach to odor control and nutrient management, including research and development into air dams, water reuse, permeable lagoon covers, aeration and nitrogen reduction, and improved land application methods.